Welcome back. It's been a while, but we're going to continue with Song of Horror episode 4, The Last Concert. Last time we investigated Sebastian P. Huscher's workplace at the university, where we slowly pieced together the origins of the music box as well, but most importantly music, and we figured out the last known location of Sebastian P. Huscher. So, we're going to go there now and see if he's still there and try and get some answers.
I left him here 4 days ago. I thought, well, since I didn't hear from him...
That's a long time.
He'd forgotten me again. Caught up in his usual musings. It's happened before, you know?
Did he stay here, alone? Do you know if he went in?
Yes. Well, I don't know if he went in, but he certainly did ask me to leave. He seemed a bit more erratic than usual.
But not enough to be concerned.
It wouldn't be the first time I've traveled with Sebastian only to find myself on a forced holiday until he remembers I'm there. Honestly, I thought he'd forgotten completely this time and had just headed back home. The hotel was booked until Monday, so...
Well, he's not home. That much I can tell you.
Yeah, we definitely know that.
In there.
Well, as far as I know, the door isn't locked. Although it might be a bit swollen from the humidity. Maybe if we gave it a little push.
Right, let's give it a try. But someone should look for another way in, just in case.
Okay. Now, I'm going to do an incredibly unwise thing. I'm going to play the entire episode as Daniel. We do have a new character though. There's Sophie, there's Etienne, and we have a new character, Ernest Finnegan. Age 63, light source candle. A friend of Sebastian P. Huscher, Ernest is a renowned ex-archaeologist, forced to retire due to constant health problems. The writer is one of the few people that still manages to entice him into breaking his routine, and Ernest often travels together with him during his research trips. When the writer needed to help gain access to the Abbey of St. Cecilia, he thought immediately about Ernest. He's got pretty good stealth and strength, not very speedy and kind of mediocre serenity, maybe normal, I don't know. And he has a hearing aid, which means he can listen to doors and hear stuff with more accuracy, but I think since we've played him so little, we really should be playing as Daniel. This is a terrible idea. Let's take the wisdom tooth. Daniel's story must continue. If you lose him, you'll have to restart the episode. Well, we better not lose him.
This thing won't move. I should look for another way in.
Sebastian P. Huscher arrived at the Abbey of St. Cecilia following Auguste Legrand, the man who made the music box for Isaac Faber will later come to purchase. We are going not all the way back to the origin, but we're going as far back as Legrand went as the origin to this music. I think we all know by now that this song is much more ancient than we could possibly know even. The ceiling and wall have caved in. Some plants are starting to grow beyond the ruins. There seems to be no order to this place. Okay, let's check around then. Oh, cabinet. It's kind of modern looking though, isn't it? Room is completely devastated. And Daniel is freezing. What's this? There's a tunnel on the other side of this wall, but it seems to be blocked with a wooden hatch. So we need somewhere to get rid of that hatch then. Oh, there goes a rat. Alright, let's have a look around. There's a well over there, let's check that out. Anything going on? Bucket? The bucket is tied to several pulleys. I could use it to lower something into the well. But what? It's pitch black in that well. Should I risk going down there? No, let's stay out of the darkness. We know that the darkness is a very dangerous place. Red flowers in the snow surrounded by thorny vines. Oh, we can do something with that though. We just need some sort of object to interact with it. Okay. Yeah, we're not going down the well. Okay, that sounds quiet. Some kind of dining hall? This wooden room divider is imposing. It looks like they put all kinds of things by. Okay. Oh, that looks like a note. Hasty notes taken by Sebastian P. Husher. I feel like I'm being followed. I know the Abbey is abandoned, but sometimes it feels like there's someone here. Who's putting out the candles? It might be the wind, or the insufferable chill. I must be losing my mind, but sometimes I encounter candles that I do not recall lighting myself. Damn it, I need to find the origin of this cursed song and get out of this place. I like the fact that he's a writer, so he's writing stuff down. It's probably more to calm himself down than anything else. Books, salt shakers, pictures, silent witnesses of the horror. We've got some doors. What is this? A wardrobe I can hide in? Yep, I could hide in there if I need to. Good to know. Looks like a cupboard for storing dishware and cutlery, but the drawers all have labels in Latin. Oh, well, don't know any of that. Let's check out this door. Nope. That is a nope. We're not going in there. That is dangerous. This one's safe. Right, what have we got? Old cooking books, warped from the humidity, and something over here. The bucket's full of some kind of dark oil. Aha. Good to know. Nothing much else in here though, so let's head back out. Let's go to the other side of the room behind that wall divider. Now, as usual, we're taking this nice and slow. Running around and exerting your character is a good way to call attention upon yourself and have the random events happening, which scares your character even more, and that's more likely to be attacked. Oh, there's a rat nearby. I think. Oh, another iron door. Now, fortunately, if we look at our map, these are marked. The doors are marked with a specific shape of key. The iron door has a kind of triangle shape. The silver key has a circle shape. And no, that's not a intentional Lovecraft reference, I don't think. Maybe. If you want, you know what, you can if you want. Who knows how long this cupboard has been closed? I doubt I could get it open now without breaking it. Okay, so we can't hide in that one. We have to hide in the one on the other side. If we need to. Okay. Aha! That is a big cooking pot. What looks like an industrial-sized cooking pot. There must be many monks in the Abbey. There goes another rat. Ah, bottle of liqueur. High-proof distilled spirits. Smell makes me nauseous. I hope I find a good excuse to get rid of this fucking jar soon. I love how Daniel's he's completely losing it. He's at his wit's end. Cupboard filled with old cookery books. The wood is swollen, I doubt I'll get it open. What's this over here? Plenty of cooking utensils, most of which are rusty and begun to weld together. Interesting. Check this door. Right, safe. Oh, here we go. What's this? There's a passage on the other side of the wall. Ah, that's the hatch that we saw before. So we might be able to open it here. Intricate gear mechanism. There's a metal gear in place with a hand crank to make it turn. A crank. classic horror game trope there. If you have a horror game, you have to put a crank in it. Shit, it's stuck. I could probably take it and find a way to fix it. Alright, let's see. Rotating shaft to work with a crank. What? Ah, the rotating gear is designed to work with the crank. Cogs are rough and deteriorated. It's really rough and rusty. I doubt it will work in this condition. Well, fortunately, we just found a bucket of oil or grease that we could probably use to grease it up a little bit, make it usable. Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy. That was sudden. So if you remember in the last episode, we've seen this creature before. And we'll get to know more about it as this episode progresses. I really wasn't expecting to be under attack this soon. No! Oh god. My mouse is freaking out again. See? Stop that. Stop that. Ooh, oh. Ooh, no. Oh, last chance. Last chance. Ooh, that was close. Oh. Okay.
Well, at least it didn't hear me.
Oh, it definitely heard you. Okay. Let's grease this up. There. Lubricated gear. Alright, that should work better now. Let's head back and try and open that hatch. I really wasn't expecting to be attacked so soon. I thought it was playing pretty quietly. But I was very close to dying there because of the whole minigame messing up because of the mouse. It's... if it keeps happening, I'm going to have to switch the controller. Because that's the only way to get through that one without it bugging out, unfortunately. And the game is recommended you play it on controller, so I probably should. Right. There we go. It's all lubed up now, so it can get working. Nothing on the other side waiting for us? Good.
I guess I can get through now, unless it all caves in.
Why would you say that, Daniel? Why would you tempt fate? It was fine until you said that. I didn't check this door, actually. No, that's quiet, so it seems safe. No, locked. We'll have to take the hatchway. Oh. Oh no. That was the presence. Whatever dark presence that way, it just popped up for a second there. I was having a drink, so I wasn't really paying attention, but I just saw it. Oh dear. Right, let's go find that hatch, shall we? That's good. Now it's actively stalking Daniel. It's I'm starting to think that Daniel's running out of time here. Tunnel is open now. I wonder if I should go in there. Well, we don't really have a choice, Daniel. Look, the rat went in. There. Didn't collapse or anything. Let's see.
Seemed about to cave in.
I have a feeling the entire Abbey's about to cave in. Oh, they left a book open here. The ink's gone dry. Rather large antique oven. Someone must have lit it, but the flames seem to have died down. Maybe Husher lit it? I would feel extremely vulnerable hiding there, but if I had no choice. At least it's somewhere to hide. Better than nothing. Ah, these are the other side of these double doors. Good. Okay, now we can get through there. Nothing to take there. What's through here? Sound safe. More ovens? What the... Oh! There's a key here surrounded by human remains. Yep, the key definitely jumps out. A pewter key. A dark-toned key with an elaborate bow. Or bow. The key is surprisingly heavy for how small it is. I got the key. I don't need to touch any more bones. I feel like we should be concerned by that, though. Pile of unused firewood, damp and swollen. I don't think Husher chopped it up. Huh. Page 2 from the Abbot's diary. Handwritten page from the diary of Father Aguano, Abbot of St. Cecilia. 12th of December 1912. He has been purified. I have nothing to fear. His bones will turn to dust in that oven, for I will not allow him to be taken elsewhere. This should suffice to silence all voices. All is well. I have nothing to fear. All I must do is finish his altar and keep calm. I must not be afraid. My faith must not falter. Okay, so given the fact that he's talking about purification and bones, I'm going to say the abbot put that guy in the oven over there. Unfortunately, the oven wasn't hot enough to destroy the bones, or maybe the fire went out before that had a chance to happen. Seems like he didn't care either way. Bookshelf, about to collapse? No, I think that's collapsed. Yeah, who lit those candles? Sounds good, let's go. Door's already open. Huh. Alright, let's start checking around the place. Uh-oh. Something's moving. Alright, that sounds safe, but can I get in? Nope, I need a silver key. Looks like the monks boarded this door up. Did it do them any good? Considering what we've seen in the rest of the game, I highly doubt it. I don't think boards are going to stop this thing. Oh, there's a lock on the door. Pewter, we have the pewter key. Don't need the key. Oh, that was a single-use key. Let's just have a listen in again. I just want to double make sure we have to be very careful. Sounds quiet. Let's check it out. Well, that's not good. Place is full of flies. Tapestry is frayed and falling apart, but quite pretty. Must have been valuable in its day. Ooh. Shears. Pruning shears. They're still nice and sharp. Oh, we can use those to go cut the red plants that we saw by that tree, maybe. Piled among the debris, the place is in ruins. Nope, nothing there. Or not. I don't know if I should... Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Aha. Oh, some kind of brewery. And there's a lever on the wall. A water shutoff valve. It must control the pipes that lead to the tank. Does it work? Oh. Guess so. If that's what it's supposed to do, I have no idea. Sealed wine bottles. Considering how long they've been here, the contents must be a little more than sewage water. I don't know, wouldn't it be really good wine? I guess it depends on the temperature. It looks like some kind of manual for brewing beer. Aha. So it is a brewery. Looks like a press of some sort. I wonder if they also made wine here, or if they used it for something else. You know what? The bottles of wine over there might be a clue. I'd say this down here is a tank's drain pipe, or one of them at least. Oh, holy shit. What a sight. And he's holding the key. I think that's the iron key. If it was a triangle, wasn't it? Okay. So we need to get that out of there somehow. Maybe if we can raise the water level. Alright, sounds good. Let's go in.
Oh, bloody hell. How did that poor man end up there?
That is a great question. I have no idea. I imagine they use these tanks to ferment beer. I imagine you're right. Oh, door's stuck. What's this? Antique device used to distill large amounts of alcohol. What's this? It looks like one of those gadgets used to distill alcohol. A still? It's very old, but maybe it still works. Oh. Oh. Too much heat? There we go. Alright. We distilled the alcohol, I guess. A bottle full of ethyl alcohol. I'm sure I could burn it somewhere. That's the only thing we should ever use alcohol for. For those who maybe don't remember, Daniel is an ex-alcoholic. He's a recovered alcoholic. He's been sober for years. They must have worked here with all those books and containers. Okay, we got the alcohol, but why? Oh, maybe we need to burn it. There's a staircase over here, wasn't there? Yeah. Let's check out what's up here. Very slowly. There's a lot of casks of alcohol everywhere. Oh, good. That's always a good sign. Handwritten notes. The ink is too faded to read them, but I'm sure Sophie would figure out a way to see what it says. So you're saying we should be playing as Sophie right now? Poem by the Librarian. A sonnet written by Brother Ernino, librarian at St. Cecilia Abbey. 4 keys in 4 locks. Our barrier between life and death. 4 brothers and 4 bonds, resisting to suffer the same fate. The prior, within himself, insists. The abbot trusts a figure. Victorino, where the air is thinner, and I, in the abyss. We locked up our brothers, without trace of kindness. We trapped them, the others, because they found madness. And we, what have we lost? Did we leave behind our sanity? Dear brothers, forgive us, for we have lost all humanity. I think this is clues to the locations of something. Well, the keys, obviously. 4 keys and 4 locks. For the prior. So the prior has 1, the abbot has 1, Victorino has 1, and the librarian in the abyss. Ah. Shit, this is definitely the same door that was at Husher's house. It was locked with 4 locks. Yet, this is the door that appeared to Daniel and the Hushers. Right, let's have a look for the rest of this room. Ah, great. More hanging. Handwritten note. I can't quite make out what it says, and I'm almost glad I can't. Seems like these people are all affected by the curse as well. Uh-oh.
Hurry, get away from this mess.
Oh god, where can I hide? Is there... Ooh, table! Yes. Lucky. Okay. Just gotta calm down, Daniel. Everything will be okay. This is one of the easier ones. At least it isn't the silence again. Calm. Oh. That's it. Calm down. There we go. Nice and easy. Thank God that table was there. Because we were very far away from the only other hiding place I know.
Terrific.
Okay, we need to calm down for a second. Daniel's freaking out. There's a note on this bed.
Good.
Lost notebook, terrified account of a local. They weren't stupid superstitions, this place is just like they said. I can't remember where I sneaked in through the walls, and now I keep pacing down the same empty corridors time and again. I should have listened to the villagers and stayed away from this place. I feel like my mind is slipping into the abyss. I hear something break the silence of these halls, something like the swishing of robes around me. It seems to come from all places at once, but when I raise my lantern I see nothing, and yet when I put it back the sound returns closer than before. Damnation, have I gone mad? Song from the music box and broken mirrors, there's no doubt they go hand in hand. Well, as we know, the entities can seemingly travel through mirrors. It seems like they use them as some kind of portal. And looking into mirrors can give you an idea of how affected you are. The ritual that we learned about at the end of the last episode. Oops, should have listened to the door. Being impatient, that's what's going to get you killed in this game. What on earth are these boxes? They reek. This box is covered in old stains and splatters. Delightful. Through this small hole, I can see running water flowing under the toilets. Oh.
Dirty thing there.
Daniel, why would you pick that up? Unsightly mess of rags and filth. I hope this nasty piece of cloth comes in handy at some point. So Husher had the sense to pick that thing up and then immediately put it down and never touch it again. Daniel just put it in his pocket. Is it really necessary to have so much piping in such an old installation? But let's have a look at that again. It was blocking the water flow. Now we need something to block the water flow so we can get that body to rise up with the water. So let's head back there now and use it. So if we use this to block the pipe, we'll stop the overflow from leaking out, and the whole thing should rise. That's the plan. There we go. Bodies don't usually float, but they will eventually. Now we can grab the key. How did he even get in there? Iron key covered in rust. It's not as rusty as one would expect.
After all these years, he's still holding on to the key.
Yeah, seriously, how did he get in there? Unless you can lift up that grate of metal and God only knows. Seems like there's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Okay, let's go back out to the courtyard and look for some more doors. We have the iron key now. We can open... I think there was a couple doors I can open now. Let's head... Uh-oh. Okay. Why is that lantern on? Ooh.
What the hell? The fuck?
Uh-oh. So, we finally have mirrors being incorporated into the actual gameplay, because we have a new event. Look for the mirror. The Requiem. They're coming to get you. Only the mirror can reveal them. To turn the mirror, use the mouse. Once you see them, you'll have to finish them off by focusing the light from your lamp on them. Hold down the right button. If you take too long, they'll try to escape. Don't let them out of your sight, or they'll attack from behind. Alright, where are they? There's one. Ah, damn it, missed him. You can follow them, though. Got him. Is there more? There you are. Ah. Quick look around. Got him. That got really close, actually. Any more? Oop. Ah. Tricky. There. There we go. Got the last one.
Fuck, were those fucking monks from the Abbey? How is that even possible?
Well, looks like they've also been taken. Right, let's head up to these doors up here. So that's our new event thing. It's easier. I think it's a lot better implemented than some of the others, but they can sneak up on you really quickly if you're not careful. Now this is the place that Faber went into. You lit the fire, so it's gonna be nice and warm in here, Daniel, don't worry. Ah, there we go.
It almost feels hot in here. Husha must have been here.
Oh, there's room under the table for me to hide. Good. Ah, good, some bellows. They're old, but I think they should work. I can stoke any fire with this beauty. Okay, good to know, just in case we need to get a fire going. I mean, I don't see why you can't hang out in here too long. Well, I think the game has a thing that if you stay in one area for a bit too long, stuff starts happening. So you kind of need to be moving a lot. Oh, iron. We got the iron key. That's fine. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's hold on. What's this door? I should go open the double doors over there, just so we have a nice route to escape through if we need to. Nope, that door is swollen shut. I think it was over here. This one?
No.
Yep. Alright, we'll just open those just in case I need to get through there quick. So this is where Husher went. He went upstairs, something locked him in here, and he got trapped. Last we saw him, he was in some room looking in a mirror. But I don't know how long ago that was. It's been at least 4 days since he was last seen by another person. It isn't looking too good for him. Quiet. Can we get in? No. Silver key. Alright. We need to find that silver key. I found what happened? Something happened there. Whoa! Okay. I've never seen that one before. There was horrible arms coming out of the... We're not going near that. Nope. 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 Get away from that right now, Daniel. I've never seen that one before. That one is brand new for me. I thought it was like a tree root or something. And then at last, just before it moved, I recognized it as a hand. Jars containing all sorts of herbs and powders. Ooh, what's this? Loose parts, 1 of 3. How could I put all these spare pieces together? Yeah. Probably treatises on medicines. It must have been the chemist. At least they had the decency to cover up his body. Daniel's not even freaking out over the fact that there's a dead body there. He's seen too much already. Sounds clear. This little burner is on. It must have been Husher. But what was he doing with it? Or what was he going to do with it? I'm not sure if that was Husher. Oh, I can do something here. Can I put the alcohol in? I don't need to burn that, do I? Apparently not. Jars with old ointments and mortar for making them. The room must have been a lab of sorts. Oh, there's some more stuff there. Loose parts. And a place to hide. Good. Jars with assorted plants. I wonder if they could come in handy somehow. Apparently. Aha. I don't know what any of this means right now, so we'll come back to this when we have a better idea, I guess. No, this can't be right. I think I messed up. No. Oh, messed up. I didn't even try. This was the room we came in before, and there is a corpse in the bed. What? There's a key inside that body. He must have swallowed it. Okay. Pruning shears? I have to split his ribs open if I want that key. Jesus. Right, we need something to get in there, I guess. Prior's testimony. The last written note of Father Malaquais, well, Malaquais, prior of St. Cecilia Abbey. I hear their screams. They haunt me. They claw desperately at the door trying to get out. But are they even themselves? At night I can hear them crawling on top of each other on the other side of the door, and fear it might give way. They beg, wail and weep. The things they say must never leave that hall. Even if they manage to escape, what good would do to them? I too am trapped. I can't open the passage from this side anymore. I must not let them get the key, for they would be one step closer to leaving. And then, God Almighty, grant me strength to avoid it, no matter the cost. I must hide the key from their ghastly hands. I shall hide the key where no one find it. Not while I still draw breath. May God have mercy on our souls. All of them. Interesting how the first part of that reflects the door sequence where they're trying to get through to the door. They desperately claw at the door trying to get out. But are they even themselves? I can hear them crawling on top of each other on the other side of the door, and fear it might give way. Is that kind of the beginning of that encounter, maybe? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that one bit. I'm not even joking. I've never seen that happen before. Doesn't look like lighting candles to saints. The saint was the answer to the woes. I wish things could have been different. Now there's handprints on the door. Of course, the door that leads to where I need to go is locked. And now there's a horrible stain on the floor. I've never seen those hands before. Never. That is entirely new for me. Is it because I'm playing as Daniel? I don't actually think I've ever played as Daniel through this episode before, so there might be a chance this is special to his playthrough. Uh-oh. Daniel's really, really affected by this. Was it always so dark in here? Oh boy, oh, okay. What? Oh no! It's locked. Can I get back out this way? Nope. Oh, we're trapped in here. Okay. We need to calm down. It's just trying to make us panic. It's trying to make us panic, and it's trying to make us run around and run into a trap. There we go. We just gotta keep calm. When it starts doing stuff like that, it's trying to get us to run and go through a door that has something behind it. It's trying to freak us out. And the more we're freaked out, the more we run around, the more likely it is that we're going to be attacked. This episode's usually really quiet, and not a lot happens. Oh, Daniel, you are cursed. I mean, we know that. But you are doubly cursed, sir. Oh, there's an eclipse in the background. I've never noticed the eclipse before. Oh, Daniel.
Christ, that was horrific.
I've never been attacked this many times in a row before. Maybe it was a mistake playing as Daniel for this episode. Yeah, if you looked in the portal where the things were coming from, you could see the eclipse that we've seen a number of times in cutscenes and stuff. Iron key? Oh no, not this one. It was the one over here, wasn't it? This is getting very tense because we've barely even started the episode and we've been attacked a lot. Okay, we're done with the iron key. Right, that sounds quiet. A bunch of abandoned diaries rotting away. I doubt we could find anything useful in them. Hiding space here? Yep. Oh, there's a piece of paper.
Right.
Confessions of the Librarian. Sorrowful admission of guilt by Brother Enrico, librarian of the Abbey of St. Cecilia. May this confession atone for my terrible sins I've committed. Everything began with the rehearsal prior to the concert, although we all thought it was simply the stress. When the time came, and the light of many guests, praise be, I was asked to watch over our prized text while the brothers sang, so I never heard them. What I did hear was the howling that ensued, even though I was several cells away from the church. When I arrived in the scene, chaos reigned. There were the people there. I cannot even begin to describe it. Dead, wounded, others gone mad. And our beloved brothers the choir. God Almighty. At least they seemed normal. But suddenly they warped into what can only be described as a demonic form, only to shift back to normal moments later. They suffered from horrific seizures, screaming and writhing in agony. At times they tried to grab us in desperation. At others they screamed in what sounded like voices coming from an unfathomable abyss. We took them to their cells in the upper floor, on the hallway facing the new cloister, and, God may have mercy on our souls, we locked them in. We closed the door and secured it as well as we could with a lock. Several keys were needed to open it. This way we could not be tempted in a moment of weakness to liberate that which we've just entrapped. So, the reason why there's 4 keys is because they locked all of their brothers away. Alright. And here's another one. Is this the Yeah. Is that the librarian? Dead monk. Looks like he was guarding the key. Ah! Silver key. A key stained by the passage of time. The silver is dirty and cracked, but the rest of the alloy seems to have held up nicely. Good, we finally have the key. Is this safe? Sounds like it. Let's head on through. No. It's locked. Specifically not with any kind of key, so it's either locked, or we can unlock it from the other side. Holding this place sends chills down my spine. When I find Husher, I'm going to need to thank him for lighting that brazier. I don't think Husher ever came into this room, Daniel. The door was locked. I don't think he came in here. From what we saw, I don't think he was ever in this area. The hat-like thing with a cross on top, it must have belonged to the abbot. Sophie taught me that these things are called triptychs. Soph, I hope you're alright. She's outside. Oh. Someone blocked the door with a wooden plank. Shouldn't be too hard to move it. Do I want to, though? I don't know if I want to move it. Let's just head back for a bit. And go through the doors that we now can unlock with the silver key. There we go. Right, it's quiet, so that means it's safe. There's enough space for me to hide underneath the table, good. Is this book copied by hand? At least that's how it seems at the beginning. Wait, the last page is different, and what it says makes no sense at all. Let's head on through. Nothing on the other side. Oh! We need a bronze key now. That's new. I thought we were at our end of key woes, but no, we need another one. The librarian's plans. Brother Victorino won't stop uttering blasphemies, and I know he will oppose to the reopening of the hallway where we locked our brothers, but I also know that he hid his key in a thurible. So I only need to access it. I don't know what happened to our prior, Father Malaquis, but I suspect the abbot locked himself in his room, leaving him with the only possible exit, the door that leads to the cells. Perhaps if I open the passage I could liberate him and convince him of amending the atrocity we've committed. He is a kind and reasonable man, or he was, before the concert. God Almighty, please protect us. Every person who attended that cursed event has gone mad. Our abbot, Father Aguino, most of all. At night he sings the psalms, but the tune warps into one that resembles the melody played by the musicians before that fateful night. No matter where I may be, the twisted echoes of his chant fly over the graveyard and reach me. I must speak to him, convince him of giving me his key, or find a way to get a hold of it. Dear Lord, please grant me the strength to face him. Okay, so Father Malaquis, the prior, he got locked in the room by the abbot. He was the guy that we need to break open the chest. We need to find another one in the abyss. The abbot also has one. He's in the graveyard, or beyond the graveyard. We haven't found that yet, though. Somebody never got around to finishing the work. I don't think that's of a concern now, Daniel. Floors covered with scattered books and sheets of paper. Were they looking for something? Oh. Oil lantern. A fuel-burning source of lighting. Wouldn't help me much without fuel. Well, fortunately, we have this distilled alcohol. That'll work. Lantern filled with ethanol alcohol. Oh, door's already open. Where does this lead to? Oh, we're back out here. Oh no, that's good. We need to be here anyway. Shortcut. Right, we got one over there and we got one upstairs. Let's head upstairs first. Yes, silver lock. Oh, hi, Jesus. The image of Saint next to a cross that might be made of silver. They spared no expense when it came to decorating this place. Yeah, they kind of like that, don't they? Treasurer's suicide note. Last words of Brother Victorino, treasurer of the St. Cecilia Abbey. Nothing in the Holy Scripture can describe that place. I see it every night, and every night it's different and unrepeatedly perverse. That impossible colour, the horrible eclipsed gleam up in the skies, which we've seen already. My mind is broken. Not even the devil would be capable of such deviousness, for he would howl in terror if he saw what I've seen. Pure horror. Death and the eternal oblivion sound like sweet salvation compared to this. If upon taking my own life I awake in a tortured sea of flames, I shall shed tears of relief. That's a lot coming from a monk. Oh. Oh, 3 sets of metallic spare parts together. I think I've gathered all the decent looking parts. How can I put them together? That's disgusting. They must have used this bucket as a toilet 100 years ago. Well, near enough. More bodies. It's all so unfathomable. Everything that happened here. Looks like an improvised place of prayer. He might have even died in that chair. Do you think they used to operate on people with this? A workbench. I could assemble some kind of tool here. Aha! Right. So this is where we can put the tool together. Okay, that's what it looks like. We just need to work out what goes where and how. What pieces have we got? That's the... okay, that will be last, I think. What could we start with here? There we go, finally. Jesus. Right, what's next? That goes there. Can I put this one in next? Like, put this one in here. There we go. And... or did that need to go on first? I don't know, let me try putting this here. There we go. And then that goes... there. And who? No, that goes there. There we go. Ah, we can use this to separate the corpse's ribs. Took me a while, but I managed to put it together. Surgical retractor. Medical instrument designed to separate edges of incision or hold back bones or organs. The blades on this thing are surprisingly strong. Right. That means we can go get the key now. If we aren't rudely interrupted. I'm very paranoid now. I'm incredibly paranoid because the game has already thrown so much at me already. Stuff I have never seen before either. That's the fascinating part.
I can't believe this shit. Oh.
You wouldn't think bones that have been around for that long would be that tough.
Oh.
Apparently it's slime enough to make noises, so maybe I'm wrong. Prior's ornate key. A yellowish key that belonged to Father Malakwe. He's been inside a person for more than 80 years. Oh, we're not done with that yet. No. Shit, the retractor broke. Well done, Daniel. One of the blades is broken. If only I could find a replacement. Well, better get looking then. Okay, let's head back down into the courtyard. And then let's see what's in that room, because there's another room that needs a silver key. Nope, it's nice and quiet. Oh, we're done with the silver key. That is all those doors. There's all kinds of things here, as if they just filled the gaps without much thought. And a note. Page 1 from the Abbot's diary. 5th of December 1912. Brother Ernino has forsaken sanity, another tragedy in the long list of misfortune that has befallen us. How far must we stray in the face of such calamity? Ernino wanted to open the door, gather the keys once again, to open the gate and free them. I understand his compassion. Far from the other brothers, I only hear their screaming in my dreams, but he must hear it day and night, and such horror must have broken him. When he came to see me, to tell me what he wanted, I had to do it. If we are to be saved, I cannot waver. I dragged his body into an empty sarcophagus, following the Reaper's orders. Now only God and death know the way to his key. Okay. Sounds like we need to go to the graveyard and look for the sarcophagus then. So the Abbot's going around basically accusing everyone else of being mad, but it seems like he's pretty... well, he feels like he's so far gone, it's not even registering anymore. Scrooge drill? Grill, even. Scroll filled with macabre drawings and words in Latin. Sack's barrels apparently full. I doubt there's anything still in good condition. A pot. I think it's copper. The bottom is blacker than coal. Rickety shelf. Nothing in there. Woo! Shit, a dead soldier. Looks like a paratrooper. Now that I think of it, aren't we in Normandy? How can he still be there? Is that a German soldier? Poor guy still has equipment. This is terrible, but I could really use that spade. Should I take it? Sure. Sapper spade. World War II shovel. Belonged to a World War II shovel. What a soldier. What a disturbing thought. Now, there's also a very, very nice looking grenade there. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I don't think we should go around tempting fate by messing with unexploded ordnance. So we're going to ignore that. We got the shovel, that's good enough. Okay, so I think we've checked everything over here. The only place left to go is the well and the graveyard. We should probably go check out the graveyard. Or go into the well. Either or. Let's go into the well. That seems like a terrible idea. While I'm here... What the... I've never seen that one before. What is going on tonight? I've never seen these. I've never seen that one before. There we go, we got some flowers. What is that noise? Is that the violin still? You know what? The well seeming like a much safer place. There we go.
Let's see what's down there.
The well was pitch black in there, so obviously dangerous, but now we can light it up and maybe protect ourselves from the darkness. That ladder looks like it's broken halfway down, so this is a one-way trip. Let's go.
Alright, let's see where this takes me.
Nowhere good.